Oh, there you are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unlock 2021. Of course, I wish I could see you. I wish we could gather in the same place. Yeah, but unfortunately, due to you know what, we had to keep it socially distanced. But then we said, okay, so we cannot gather. So how about we welcome you at home? How about we welcome you in our office? So welcome to our cozy mansion, cozy manoir, which happens to be the Akeneo headquarters. So welcome home again, and welcome to Unlock 2021. And I believe I'm not the only one today. So I think Fred is around. Fred, you're here.
Hey, François.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
How are you?
Oh, you look super classy today.
Thank you. Well, it's not because I'm home that I should not remain classy, I guess.
Indeed, I wish everybody would do the same during all the video conferences.
Yeah, you're right. Fred, we have once more, we have the pleasure, the honor, also the responsibility to kick off our Akeneo annual user conference. There is so many things I need to tell you, but I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the name. So before it was APS, Akeneo PIM Summit. Why this change to Unlock?
So the Akeneo PIM Summit, the last Akeneo PIM Summit happened in February 2020, just a couple of weeks before the first global lockdown. And I had so many great memories about this event. But it also feels like it happened in a completely different world. And a lot has been said already about 2020. 2020 has also been a year of sudden change. It has been tough for us. We had to adapt. It has been tough for our customers. They also had to adapt. No more stores, no more trade shows, no more, meetings. And so we had to adapt extremely quickly, extremely fast. And I think that's also a signal that we had to adapt to survive. And as we were trapped, we had to think about new ways to do things. And we had to think about new ways to unlock our future.
You mentioned the fact that there's been a lot of changes in 2020. Can you be more specific? And is there any impact? I'm pretty sure there. What is the impact on the product experience management?
Yeah, I think we see two big impacts. I might state the obvious here, but I think the first one is really the sudden acceleration of digital channel adoption. If you think about it, during this first lockdown, we all had to buy a lot more online, including food. And I don't know if you know that number, but actually during the first spring lockdown, 30% of people who purchased food online, whether it was click and collect or online home delivery, 30% of those people actually never ordered online before the lockdown. So what does it mean? It means a lot of different things, but it means that those people has been forced to buy online, even though if they were not as tech-savvy as the type of population who usually do it. And it has been also a transformation for retailers because suddenly they had to adapt to that new type of population. They had to improve their product experience. They have to add more description, more information about allergens, ingredients. And so again, it has been a sudden change. And I think we all had somehow some bad experiences at some point during those lockdowns. I don't know how it was for you, but it happened to me many times that I'm buying something online and I'm receiving something completely different. Especially with food, actually. It was either way bigger or way smaller than I anticipated. No, don't look at this. That's a real example. I was trying to purchase a jar of pickles. And I was absolutely not trying to buy those gigantic pickles. I was looking for some small regular pickles, the one I usually have. And just because either the product description was misleading or there was less images, or maybe the variance of the product was not there in the website. So I ended up with this.
Yeah, give me a, I like pickles.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, I do.
What I'm telling you here is that suddenly product experience management became a bottleneck for growth for many retailers. They had to unlock this opportunity to be able to adapt to those new buyers, because those 30% of people who never bought online during the first lockdown, they actually still, after those lockdowns, still buying online. So it was not just a temporary thing. PXM, product experience management, is a real transformation for the long term.
So that's the first impact.
Yep.
So how about the second one?
The second one is probably even more profound. When you think about it, all of those retailers, all those brands, manufacturers, over the past 10 years, they have been urged to massively invest on customer experience. I'm sure you heard that word before. And so the thing is that nobody really figured out what customer experience was about. And for traditional brick and mortars, for instance, it often translated into massively investing into in-store experiences to ensure that the way we were selling products were including services, were more, again, experiential. And again, don't take me wrong, this investment was required. It was necessary. But again, what happened after the first lockdown? Boom. No more stores, no more experiences, no more customer experience, no more fancy services. So we really, 2020 taught us one thing: back to basics. Our job is to sell products. And so we need to ensure that wherever our products will be sold, the product itself will create a compelling experience. And I wish really that every CEO after 2020 can ask herself, what is my product? And then, only then, start to think about how do I want my products to be experienced across all the channels. Start from your product, not from the channel. This is where, for me, where the product experience management is coming from.
Okay. And I assume Akeneo can help with that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we know what are the most common challenges for product experience management. I mean, the first one, you want to sell faster. Time to market is essential. You want to put on the market your product as fast as possible. And you don't want archaic data collection processes to slow down that process. So that's the first part. You need to sell faster. Then you need to sell better. Again, look at those gigantic pickles. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, sure, I ordered them, but this is not what I wanted. And so work on your product information. Make it compelling, complete, rich, to ensure that what your customers will purchase meets their needs, meet what they really want. So you need to sell faster, better, and last, you need to sell anywhere. Why anywhere? I think it's important to acknowledge that there are many opportunities out there, many new markets to explore, many new channels to experiment, and there is no silver bullet. What is working for you might not work for another retailer. And so maybe selling on Amazon might work for one specific brand or manufacturer. Maybe for some other, it won't be beneficial. Maybe having your own e-commerce website makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. And so you need to be able to experiment quickly, to learn quickly, to adapt your strategy. And so it's important that product experience management practice is based around experiments. You need to try a lot of things extremely quickly. And something important, don't believe those who will tell you that the digital shelf is what really matters. Sure, there has been a real booming acceleration around the digital shelf on all the digital channels. But that doesn't mean that the point of sales are dead. That doesn't mean that print is dead. Again, depending on your industry, depending on your product, you might sell again later on point of sales or with print. We have seen a lot of champions in 2020 mastering the art of phygital, the fine combination between physical and digital channels. So again, you have to find your own way and you need to experiment.
So if I sum up, so Akeneo can help our customers to sell better, sell faster, and sell anywhere. But how do we do that?
I think last year, if you remember well, we clearly said that it was not all about technology.
Yeah.
I think product experience management is a combination between technology, people, and process. And I think we invested quite heavily in those three areas in 2020. And if I'm talking first about the technology, I think now we've launched what we are calling now the PXM Studio, which is the combination of Akeneo PIM, which is the cornerstone of our product offering, Akeneo Onboarder, Akeneo Shared Catalogs that we are launching officially during this event, and the Akeneo Platform and Marketplace. So those four components are making what we are calling PXM Studio. That's the technology piece that we are offering to our customers. Last year at the APS 2020, we introduced what we are calling the PXM Pass, which is a framework to evaluate where do you stand and how do you need to grow through your PXM journey. And we improved that last year. We introduced what we are calling the PXM Maturity Assessment. It's a questionnaire, 14 questions, to help you more clearly identifying where do you stand in that path and what are the next steps for you and where you should invest in priority. And so it's online. You can do the survey whenever you want. I strongly encourage you to do that. It comes with a lot of very good insights about how to become better. So yeah, that's what we've done, and that's how we want to help our community.
Okay, so Akeneo product offering, the community, and the PXM assessment. That sounds really exciting, and we will learn more during this event about those topics. So let me give you a brief overview of what's going to happen in next month. Fred, first, you will be hosting casting session throughout Unlock 2021. That will focus on unlocking growth through product experiences. You will learn a bit more about our PXM Champions community. You will learn actually a bit more about a few tips and how they overcame, the bottleneck in the business you were mentioning, how they overcame those nasty bottleneck, how they started on their PXM journey, and now they eventually, became pretty successful in their PXM practice. There's a lot of content, and none of this would have been possible without the support and the trust of our sponsors. So I really want to take some time to thank all of you, and especially the elite sponsor. Thank you, Translation.com. Thank you, BigCommerce. Thank you, Product Hub. Thank you, Vimo. It means a lot to us. We're glad to have you on board. Also, don't hesitate to have a look around, dig into every corner on the website, because we might have added a few surprises. I think you'll be able to discover a bit more about, our manoir, and there's a lot of things to win. There is a lot of content to discover. There's a lot of videos that we have hidden here and there. Also, the good thing about a virtual event is that you can do anything you want. All right, so you can move from one session to another. You can take a break whenever you want. We're going to be here for an entire month, so up to you. You can even binge watch the entire Unlock 2021 if you want to. You're free, all right? Make sure to watch the breakout session. We have like sponsors and PXM Champion, one of our customers, both enterprise community, that will actually give you, that they have like tailored such great content around PXM product experience management. Don't miss it, really. And finally, don't hesitate to spread the word. Talk loud about Akeneo. Talk loud about Unlock 2021. Hashtag Unlock 2021, wherever you want, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. We're going to be here for an entire month. The more, the better. All right, so I think we're ready. I think I've said everything I needed to tell you. We're ready to launch Unlock 2021, and I believe we have a special guest this year.
Yeah, I'm really super happy to have Véronique de Vigry, which is a very famous photographer, who will tell us her story, the way she also had to adapt to a lot of changes into the world of photography. And yeah, I'm super excited to have her talking, so be prepared. There will be probably a lot of emotion, goosebumps, but really a nice interview.
Gotcha, unlocked.
You made it. Hopefully this is one of the many opportunities we will be able to unlock during this event. So guys, again, thank you so much for being with us for this event. I hope that you will enjoy the content we prepared for you, and see you in the next session.